Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the bullpen. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out with us. Hope everybody had a good Easter and celebration and everything that you do on Easter weekend. Songkran is finally over. Oh, the first day, the first day was real good, but like 11 days afterwards, just a just a royal pain. Like for anybody trying to go back and forth or trying to dodge the water. Like I said, the first day was a good time, but man, just horrible. Hey, Don C, we got Randy in the house. Hey, Don C, I got a message for you, a good message, a good message. Um, Captain Billy Jack wants to take you and I out for lunch this week. So if you're up to it, um, go drop me a line on my Facebook, in my Facebook Messenger. Say yes, you want to go. No, you don't want to go. Captain Billy Jack said it's on him, so don't worry about who's flipping the bill. But Captain Billy Jack wanted to hook up with you, and you, me, and go out and have a lunch. Matter of fact, here's Captain Billy Jack right here. Captain Billy Jack had a interesting day out looking for a new hotel with a swimming pool, balcony, out on Beach Road they were at. But I think I just talked to him earlier, and he said he was going out to John TM and take a look out there. Everybody always told me that it's cheap over there, like cost of living compared to in Patia. But yeah, boy, that going out and having the festival, I got tired of it. Captain Billy Jack and I, we were out going to all these different venues, and man, like I said, the first day was good, uh, playing dodge, but a lot of the foreigners have these high-powered squirt guns, and they would tag you in the face, tag you in the ear, tag you in the back of the head. Um, but with the Thai people, they had like a bucket, a scoop, and pour it on you. See, the Songkran means you get washed, your sins are washed away by the water. But the foreigners, they depend on the kind of foreigner, they go out of control. So yeah, but I had a good time. But again, the first time, uh, I think everybody should adventure and experience Songkran for the first time. But people that's been here for so long, like Nick, Don C, all these other people that live here for a long period of time, they probably got tired of it long time ago. But it was a good time. But just like I said, we walked from here to over towards Captain Billy Jack's um, place, and we're dry. Then all of a sudden we get hit by people that are driving by, and they got people in the pickup truck, and they're splashing you with water. Okay. Um, Captain Billy Jack, Don said he'll send me a message like when it's good for him. But yeah, I was just going through um, the Facebook, not Facebook, but YouTube, and they said that the Pope passed away sometime today, after Easter. So that's kind of shocking. I didn't know if it was real or if it was fake news or whatever, but I was looking on Wide World of News, and they were talking about the Pope and his reign over the Catholic Church and everything. So yeah, that's kind of like I said. You like I grew up when I was a kid. I grew up with what's that one Pope? uh, but yeah, we like I said, he passed away today, and a lot of people are gonna have mixed emotions. Oh, okay. You're not worried. Oh boy, talk about rainy day. We this morning I woke up to thunder and lightning here, and then all of a sudden the rain stopped pouring down. I'm up on I think on the 16th floor. I'm at my hotel, and a matter of fact, I am on the top floor of my hotel, and you could hear the rain pounding and everything. And that was around 5:15. It started. I stayed awake the whole time afterwards. No nap today. If anybody want to come up, I'll put a link out. There we go. Yeah, all religion is good. Buddhism, Catholic, whatever you believe in, that's what counts. Is whatever you believe in. I don't believe that people should be um, forced to do something that they don't believe in. Don C, I like John TM better. It's a little slower. Well, when I got here from Vietnam, that I took the airport bus from the airport to here, and I had the idea that they're gonna let me off. Talk to yourself, but the driver kicked out everybody in John TM, and man, I was pissed. And then the driver, the taxi driver, charged me 200, and I told him that my destination. Then he charged me another 300 because he didn't want to leave out of his John TM. All cab drivers Uh, um, except the Grab, the Grab people are good because it's a set price and they tell you how much it's going to cost before you get into it. Jump, big cup. But yeah, like I said, everybody has their own likes and their own dislikes. I was only in John TM just for a short period of time, so I never had the opportunity to investigate that all over there. Yeah, I'm Captain Billy Jack. So it's kind of bad to go look for a place now because I think you got like 11 days left until the first. But where he is, where Captain Billy Jack is at, he's at a nice soy. I'm not going to tell you guys where he's at because I'm not like Philip that were dox dox you. He said I'm not going to dox you, and then the fucker doxes you. They Philip ain't watching anyway. He's probably in his car sleeping or doing something. It rained a couple of times out here during the um the festival. Big Mike is here. Um, I think I put on the weight when I was in Vietnam because there's nothing to do there then except eat. My hotel that I booked, they had buffet breakfast uh, at 6:30 to 8:30. So I had the breakfast at least once a day. I went in and ate. So yeah, Big Mike or the Flipper or whatever you want to be called. Poor guy has different names. But yeah, I probably did. I probably did um, put on some weight, trying to keep up with you, Big Mike. I put the link out if anybody wanna come up and hang out with us here in the bullpen. Everybody is there. We go. There we go. Yeah, everybody is invited. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, it wound up to be a sunny day out. Uh, turn on, turn on another. Just a moment. Got somebody I'm talking to right now. There we go. Hey, I'm live right now. Come and check it out. There we go. An unexpected friend of mine popped up saying he's giving me a message. Always nice to have people come around unexpectedly saying hello. I thought you already know, Big Mike. Can you tell us how big E? How big E? I there. Um, tell you the truth, Mike. I'm the guy, and guys don't look at other guys. asses or packages or anything. But I don't know how it is on your neighborhood, but in our neighborhood we don't. Most men don't do that. So that's all I can say about that, buddy. Oh yeah, yeah. We get up early. I go. Hey, Richard. Good morning to you, brother. I talked to Richard a couple of times, not that long ago. Matter of fact, I think I talked to him when I was in Vietnam and everything. Vietnam has good. Everybody has their own opinion on different countries. Some people like them. Some people don't like it. Some people has has different opinions. There we go. Has different opinions on everything. So, like I said, what I like, you might not like. What I like, somebody else might not like. So everybody has their own opinion on everything, which is good because it's good to have your own opinion instead of fall on other people's opinion. Frank says it's master. I don't know if Frank ever met Biggie. I don't follow Frank that much. I follow him on the repeat, but I don't watch him live because Barry did this and Barry did that and blah blah blah. I mean, kind of big headed. We got Richard in the house. What's up, Richard? Come on up, Richard. Tell us what's going on. Tell us how New York is doing. Big Mike's still talking about man's ass. That's kind of. I thought you're married, Big Mike. MJ the Flipper. I thought you got a woman. Why you interested in what other dudes' butt asses look like? Hey, Big Mike, come on up. I got the link out. Come on up and tell us what your opinion is on what's going on. Smash that like button, you guys. Don't know how long I'm gonna be on. Oh, there we go. I usually have a ding saying when somebody pops up. Kuya John is here. Hello, John.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing excellent, man. I'm doing very, very good.
Nice. That's good to hear.
How are you doing?
Good. I finally made it out of the Philippines. I'm back home in USA now.
Ah, is that good, bad, questionable?
I'm surprised I made it that long. It was very long, 6 months. Usually I only go for a month, maybe two max.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, my dog died out there right at the beginning of this last trip. And
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah, didn't really know what to do. So kind of just, I was mad for a while. I went to Thailand for a little bit. I didn't like that. And then I came back.
You like the Philippines better because they don't speak English or too much
I feel like the girls in
running
Thailand,
around?
Thailand girls are very
What you didn't like about Thailand?
Thailand girls are very transactional, and Philippines girls are very relational. At least you can get a relationship.
And did you have a lot of relationships when you was in the Philippines?
Long term, yeah. I ended up upgrading this past year, but yeah, it's, Thailand.
Upgrading to what a better woman, or
Yeah, yeah, more respectful woman.
that's always good, right?
Yeah, usually
I
around the
mean
three.
that's the name of the game. If you're compatible with the women or the women,
Yeah, usually
I
around.
think Thai women and Filipino women they look almost the same. They some of them have Filipino nose. A lot of Thai women are very tall. Um,
Yeah, it took
but
me three
again,
nights.
it depends on what you like. We got
Yeah,
Popeye in the house. Hello, Popeye.
I didn't go to the areas that you went to. Like, I only went to Pattaya. So
Ah,
didn't really get a good experience. I only got the red light district tour of Thailand. So I
yeah.
probably will
There's
go
a
back.
lot of red light districts out here. And then there are nice places like Tree Town, Soy 7, Soy 8, where it's not as heavy as other places are.
Well, I thought as a whole, Pattaya was just not really my type of place.
Sure. Did you go to Bangkok?
I did. I didn't stay too long. Um,
Oh, that didn't grab your fancy either.
no, I mean I was mourning because of dog, and then obviously with the legal marijuana, I was pretty high. So,
I
um,
I don't do that. Big Mike does it. He enjoys the um what do you call it? Oregano. But
mm,
yeah, it's easy to get here in different like cookies, cakes, drinks,
I want to try
gummies.
Vietnam. How was your experience in Vietnam?
Um, I like the Philippines. I like Thailand better. Um, but again, everybody has their own opinion on how they like it. You know.
Would you
So,
recommend going or would you not?
oh yeah. Myself, I enjoyed Ho Chi Minh, Saigon. I enjoyed that place a whole lot more. Where I stayed at was very nice and very comfortable. Um, but yes, Vietnam. Again, Big E and these other people, they live over in Da Nang, uh, and they swear by they like it a whole lot. So again, everybody has their own flavor, and it's kind of hard to say, oh yes, you should only check out this one area. I think if you're in Vietnam, check out the whole place, and then you can form your own opinion.
Yeah, I figured the Philippines is relational, Thailand's transactional, so Vietnam must be communistic.
Oh no! They got a lot of beautiful. Oh yes, it is. It is a communist
It was
country,
just
but
stupid.
they got a lot of beautiful women there. But some of them are working girls. Some of them are not untouchable, but they don't look at you. They don't. If a
Yeah.
woman looks at you, get eye contact, that usually tells you that they are interested, just like what you were saying, in a transaction.
Mm.
Uh, but if they don't look at you, same with Thai women, if they keep their head down and walking ahead, uh, they're like a good girl. Same with Filipino women. A lot of Filipino women don't make eye contact. Um, Again, it depends on where you're located at and how you are. I was in Iloilo and I was in Bacolod for a long time, and I only had two women when I was there for 13 years.
Mm,
Well, three women. Got my first girlfriend. I went there, opened up a business, and that didn't work out good. So I went and moved on to another woman, a blind date, and a person that was a badminton coach.
yeah, it feels good to be back in USA where things do work out good because I'm starting to think that nothing works out good in the Philippines. I left
Huh?
as soon as I saw what they did to Duterte, I started looking at flights. That's the reason why I fell in love with the country. And then now they're going to do that to him. I don't fully agree. And, it's not my country. I just don't feel comfortable. I see a lot more drug usage. I respect the president. I respect the people in the country and stuff. But I started having second thoughts about, once Trump got into office, because I was really planning on not even coming back. I was planning on them stealing the election again.
Uh huh. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking out. Matter of fact, I am gonna check out Cambodia. I
Yeah.
understand by Big E and these other people that Cambodia is a pretty nice place. Some people again don't like it. Jay, the real deal, he didn't like it.
Mm.
Um, but everybody has their own opinion.
I kind of had an epiphany or a realization where I was like, wait a minute, I've done all this international travel and I've never even been to the countries where I'm from, Portugal and Poland. So my next trip out is going to be visiting where I'm
Yeah,
from.
that would be interesting, right?
But yeah, I tried doing business out in the Philippines. Nothing works out. Girls, nothing works out. Fucking everything's. It's the long game out in the Philippines. At least in the Thailand, I respected it because it's. I can respect it because it's the short game. It's like right in your face. But Philippines is it's the long game with everything.
Huh?
The prices are whacked out too. Like that was my first time living in Manila. 6 years going down there. This is my first year in Manila. The taxi drivers are ruthless.
Yeah, they're criminals. All cab drivers are criminals. The Grab is pretty good though.
Well, when Duterte was in office, it was by the book. That's what I'm saying. Like I just see a slow demoralization of
Decline.
the country.
Hmm. Big Kev, don't ring the bell. No, I haven't ring the bell. I rang the bell before, but I learned my lesson, boy. I mean, when I hear the bell ring now, I come out swinging. Shit.
Yeah, my new girl now, she's much better. She doesn't talk any English, so it's a lot easier for me. And she eats birds, so it's a lot cheaper. Just little flying birds, kind of like pigeons. Like we'll walk down the street and her mouth was watering because
A
she's just
pigeon or game, like Cornish game hen
straight up birds
or
that
quail.
like
Quail.
any bird, any bird.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I got a proper provincial woman.
nice.
But you know what?
You don't mind me asking, does she have kids or
Not
um
pregnant with mine right now.
oh
Yep.
and you left. But are you plan on going back?
Yeah, I'm going back for the baby to be born. I just needed to come back and work. All the signs are pointing towards just me coming back home. When Trump announced the April 2nd holiday, Liberation Day, that was really my sign to say, get the fuck out of here. Everything was telling me just get back home and make some money. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting right now. But when you finally get what you asked for, it's not always the greatest thing. I I thought it was great at first that she doesn't speak a lot of English,
Uh-huh.
but now it's kind of annoying. Now I'm like, all right, so hey, can you like talk more? So yeah,
Well, yeah, but if she don't speak much English, then it's not it's a like a downhill battle.
yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to stay positive and thinking long term. I mean, I'm stuck anyways with her anyways, so I already got one baby out of wedlock.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 6 down in Mindanao. She's doing really well.
And that's where she's from. Your girlfriend is from Mindanao.
My current girl is from Manila,
Ah,
like
oh, good. Okay,
well,
okay. I'm
like
sorry.
2 hours north of Manila.
Ah.
And yeah, my baby's down in Mindanao.
Now, are you talking about over towards Angeles City or down south over towards Takatai?
Like northwest, uh, Lakan.
Okay.
I see Jim in the comment section said use Grab, but unfortunately, with the long distance, Grab doesn't work all the time.
Yeah, yeah. You got to take a bus or like a private van. So when do you think your child will be coming? Roughly, roughly. He maybe Kuya John stepped away for a moment. Larry's in the house. Frank Wannabe's in the house. Oh, John just left us. Thank you, John, for coming out and hanging out with us here in the bullpen. Don't be afraid to come up. Hang out with old Big Kevin. There we go. Hey, Douglas, how you doing? We got Doug in the house. Thank you, Doug, for coming out and hanging out with us here in the bullpen. It's nice to see you again. I talk to Doug one way or another, at least once a day. He asks how am I doing? Did I survive the water fights? Did I get wet? Should be asking, have I ever stayed dry? But yeah, Doug and his lovely wife is good people. Had a good time when we were together up north. Just a moment. So how you doing, Richard? Smash that like button, you guys. Hit that super chat button. Tell Frank how hello by giving me a super chat. Frank don't like it when you give a shout out to Barry. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Hang in there, buddy. Don't get too depressed. Hopefully there's light at the end of the tunnel for you. Shout out to the real Frank. Oh, okay. There we go. Come on up, Larry. Tell us how is it going in the hood. Uh, Again, I'd like to thank Kuya John for coming up and hanging out with us. We got 25, 26 people watching. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. Talked to a friend of mine earlier, early this evening, and she wanted to know if she could come by and visit. I said, you got food? Because she said she was going to go eat, go out and grab something to eat. So I said, yeah, you can come by. Bring something. I ate earlier, but trying to get Popeye in the house. Come on up, Popeye. Let me throw a link out. You can tell us what's going on in your point of view. There we go. I got the link that just popped out. There we go. There we go. Turn on an extra light. Frank is saying, Kevin got his toys. Kevin got his toys. Frank, get a life, little man. I was watching on the copycat channel. Boy, that Frank, he eats a lot of pills. Look like most of the pills are like heart pills. Maybe he's having a problem. Maybe he's having a problem with his ticker. Because it looked like all the pills is like to clean out his arteries and to do this for him. So some of his pills like anti-aging. Boy, he already old. At least if he's not old, he looks like he's old. And the guy has the gall to talk about other people and how they look. Hell, buddy, look in the mirror before you start laughing at other people. Take a look in the mirror and see how you look. My opinion only, of course. Oh. But I mean, if you're a buff and handsome looking gentleman, then you can point fingers. But if you look like you got one leg already in the grave, yeah, you ought to keep your comments and your opinions to yourself, of course. No, can do, Kev. That's okay, Popeye. I believe in offering to come on up and hang out, But people don't say, I never had the opportunity. Yeah, like I said, that poor Barry, he should have just kept his mouth shut long time ago. And walked away from Frank, And looks like Frank is having his last laugh right now. Got Don C in the house. Hello, my friend. There you go. Got Doug still in. We got Jim in the house. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us here in the bullpen. Don't forget, after the show, leave a comment, put up a thumbs up. Tell us what's on your mind about whatever's going on in your neighborhood. Neighborhood could be in the Philippines, could be in Vietnam, Cambodia, USA, or this paradise here. A long time ago, I made a comment talking about here in Patia area, and the comment was, I said all women are vampires. No, they're out to make a buck. Stupid people, first timers, and they treat it. We treat everything like a little kid in a candy store. Um, but it's not the women's fault. It's our fault for not having willpower. Not our. It's our fault for can't um, can't handle the goodness all at once. Some people uh, can control themselves, but those are the people that been here for quite a while. Newbies, we have a hard time uh, doing it because we are overwhelmed sometimes. But again, it's not the women's fault for what we do. We can only our fault, my fault. I mean, because when people say don't do this, don't do that, it's my fault that I didn't properly listen to the people. But yeah, it's been a learning experience, very very learning. Even when I was in Vietnam, my when it was time for me to leave Vietnam, I I did not look at the my visa paperwork correctly. I assumed I had 3 months, and you can assume all you want. You know what I mean? But when you look at it with the magnifying glass or with your glasses on, and you can see the fine print on your passport, mostly on your passport. Because again, these people are human, and everybody makes a mistake. I paid for 3 months stay in Vietnam, and come to find out that I only had 2 months on my visa. So I was 2 weeks in the hole, not in the hole, but they said I was overstayed for 2 weeks. I could have paid for it at the airport, but they dragged it out for like a week. So I had to go back to my hotel. I had to go and um, to immigration twice. My hotel worker, she did paperwork, looked at it because the paperwork was in Vietnam, Vietnamese words. So she kind of like proofread it, everything. I quickly, I got enough money in my pocket that I paid the bill right away, and the just staying at, I had to go back to my hotel, and that was money I had to spend. I didn't want to, but I had to, and there's a whole bunch of things that it just left. Again, I know people are saying, "Oh, you should have looked. It's your fault." I know, blah blah blah. I mean, there are people, yeah. But again, I assumed that everything was correct. I assumed that um, everything was going to be good. And then I went to the airport, ready to board the plane. Like when I was checking in my baggage, and the ticket lady said that I have to go talk to immigration because I overstayed just 2 weeks, like one day over 2 weeks. And I vowed never overstay. And shit, lo and behold, I overstayed. So that was a horrible time, just because I knew I wasn't in the wrong. That I was in the right. But again, some people are saying you should have looked at the paperwork closer. You should have did this. You should have did that. Yes, I know. But I guarantee you now, my I checked my passport, and I know when I'm supposed to leave this time, and I looked at everything, made sure that the T is crossed and the dot is on the I. I looked at it very closely because we got the do-gooders. Hey, Philip got it, but he didn't get overstayed, but they shorted him like half a month. But again, you have to look and make sure everything is correctly. So yeah, again, it's just a bitter experience. But luckily, I not Biggie, not anybody paid my way. I paid my own way. Um, Nobody asked if they wanted if I needed help, but I had enough money in the bank. I had enough money in my wallet to cover everything. So yeah, like I said, it's a learning experience when you go on vacation for a long term because there's always speed bumps. But yeah, trying to learn again, learn from your mistakes. Look at your passport correctly, and don't assume that everything is hunky dory. So again, it's just it's just something that you got to learn, and don't take it for granted. I think that's the key word. Don't take things for granted. Because at the end of the day, people say they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that, and all these good Christmas lights and everything. No, only depend on yourself because everybody has their own agenda. And again, yeah. But again, I did have Captain Billy Jack that offered like a hand if I need it and stuff. He's a good man, very good person. So isn't Don C. I'm not Don, yes, Don C's a good guy too. I'm sorry, I was thinking about Douglas head injury. Oh shit. But yeah, Doug is a very good person. But yeah, you guys, when you're on vacation, some people say, expect the worst, hope for the best. Yeah, because there's always going to be speed bumps. So always be careful. Um, I bought it before I came on my trip. I bought a nice coat that's a Gore-Tex coat. I never worn it during the festival, the Songkran festival, just because my upper is going to be dry, but my legs, my shoes, my short pants, my pants will be wet. So I mean, it's kind of like a downhill battle, not an uphill. You're going down. So yeah, I got rid of a lot of stuff already. Phillips in the house. I I went down to 3 bags. Now I'm down to 2 bags. So that's nice. Easier to move around when you only have a few bags. Biggie told me I need to put like a baggage storage or do something. And yeah, again, always listen to people when they are halfway smart and good intelligence. You know, it doesn't hurt to listen to people that's been around for a long time. You know, listening is free. And don't walk around with the attitude, well, I'm this person. I don't have to listen because I am older than you and you're not that, you got to be humble and listen to what people tell you. Go back to the yeah, well, Phil, just like you went back to your car. I mean, it's not like you're in a nice place. So everybody's happy on wherever they are at. You know what I mean? I mean, some people want to be in living in their car. Some people want to be in a tent. Some people want to be in a nice hotel. Everybody has their own way of life. You know, not saying it's wrong, not saying it's correct, but everybody has their own way of following the Pied Piper. What's good, peeps? It is very good. I am happy. Things are doing good. Yeah. Things are going good. But like I said, everything is good. You got to have a good attitude and don't go, woe is me. You know, gotta find out. Sometimes you gotta find out for yourself. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys had a good Easter and food and everything, or however you celebrated it. I did find out that the Pope passed away earlier today. How long am I staying in Pate? You know, a lot of people only have next month they're cutting the visa in half. So some people are only staying for like 1 month. Some people got a 2 month. Um, yeah, the Philippines is always in my sight when I want to go, not when other people want me to go. You know what I mean? Yeah, R.I.P. Pope Francis. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us here in the bullpen. Hope everybody is doing good. Oh, depends on what you're sucking, Phil. You don't have nobody's forcing you to come here. You know what I mean? I mean, if you like it here, then you can get a retirement visa. See, there's always different alternatives. Or you can go to Cambodia. You can always go to a different place. Nobody's making you do anything. You know. Just go and do whatever you want to do. Whenever you want to do it. Don't worry about the other guy. A lot of people have that problem. A lot of people have that problem. They're always worried about what the other guy is doing. Yeah, yeah, Chris. That's for people that is already retired, and that's a once a year $300. But you can't get it. You have to be there for 1 month, and then you can go to Phnom Penh, and I think if you go to the um where you get your visa, you can get it cheaper than $300. But if you go to a ticket to a travel agent, then that's their price. It's $300. But if you go to the immigration and pay in Phnom Penh, then it's not that expensive. Matter of fact, it's pretty cheap, $300 compared to like how long are you gonna stay? Yeah, yeah, Jim. Yeah, that does put a toll if you're doing a visa run, especially if you're a smoker or you're in crap places. Some people don't like to do a visa run. So, but Cambodia, that's not too bad to stay. I've never been there yet. I got I got I got a couple of months left, but I can go to that area if I want. Yeah, yeah. You can go to Indonesia, Malaysia. There's a whole bunch of places. You don't like I said. You don't have to go to the almighty Philippines. You can go to any place you want. Well, Phil, like I said, you just gotta live your life and do what you want to do, and don't worry about what other people want you to do. Yeah. Time is a couple more minutes. Yeah, yeah. You guys, like I said, when you're planning on doing your vacation or make, make the big move, yeah, gotta break up, got a horse throat, gotta drink some water. How you doing, Richard? Go to China. Yeah. Michael Fazio. How is old Michael doing? Did he follow the yellow brick road? What's going on, Richard? I got no idea, buddy. Last time I heard, she was with a Dutch. Was he Dutch or German guy? Yeah, hard telling. Again, I don't really follow these people. I did a little bit when Fazio was still kicking, but he got upset at me a couple of times. Don't know why. Oh. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming out. I'm gonna take off. I was on for an hour. Warren, wish everybody happy Easter, happy Songkran. The Pope is no longer with us, but he got a replacement. Maybe old Philip is gonna step up and become the new leader of the church. Oh shit. Yeah, Don. Leave a message on my Facebook Messenger, and we'll go have lunch. So yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Again, eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know what's going to happen. So live life to the fullest. I mean, everybody can be happy in their own way, you know. Getting a tough job at a massage parlor, you know, everybody has their own methods of happiness. Don't mean we got to follow them, but just, have a good time, live your life how you want to live it, and try not to make many mistakes. You're going to make a mistake, guaranteed. But, as long as you learn from your mistakes, like me, no more ringing the bell. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. You guys have a good week, and I'll talk to you guys later on. Hey, Richard, I'll talk to you later, my friend. Captain Billy Jack, I'll give you a call later. And Don C, I'll talk to you later on also. Thank you guys for coming out. Leave a comment after the show. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys next time. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming out.